Matthew chapter 9, verses 14 to 29, tells us about a very important time in Jesus' ministry. This chapter is filled with profound teachings and miraculous events that reveal the depth of Jesus' compassion and authority. It begins with a question about fasting, where Jesus explains the newness of his message and the need for a fresh approach to spiritual practices. This passage shows us how Jesus responded to those who questioned his ways. He used parables and direct answers to clarify his mission and the coming of God's kingdom. His responses were not just about defending his actions, but also about inviting people to understand a deeper spiritual truth. It also demonstrates his immense power over sickness and evil. Jesus performed numerous miracles, such as healing the sick and casting out demons, which showcased his divine authority and compassion for those suffering. These acts were not just displays of power, but also signs of the coming kingdom of God. Importantly, it highlights the role of faith in experiencing miracles. The individuals who approached Jesus for healing often did so with great faith, believing in his power to change their circumstances. Their faith was a crucial element in the miracles they experienced. Jesus often asked people to believe before he healed them. This emphasis on faith underscores the relationship between belief and divine intervention. It teaches us that faith is not just a passive state, but an active trust in Jesus' ability to transform our lives. This section in Matthew is a powerful reminder of who Jesus is and what he can do. It calls us to reflect on our own faith and how we respond to Jesus' teachings and miracles. Through these verses, we are invited to deepen our understanding of Jesus' mission and to trust in his power and love. In this story, a man approaches Jesus. He is desperate. His son is tormented by a demon. The disciples tried to heal the boy, but failed. The father pleads with Jesus to have mercy on them. Jesus rebukes the demon. He commands it to leave the boy. Immediately, the boy is healed. The crowd is amazed by Jesus' power. They witness a miracle that day. Later, the disciples asked Jesus why they couldn't cast out the demon. They were puzzled and concerned, seeking guidance from their teacher. They had tried everything they knew, yet the demon remained. The King James Bible tells us that Jesus answered, providing them with a profound insight into the nature of spiritual warfare and the tools needed to overcome such challenges. This kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. Matthew 17:21. This verse highlights the importance of combining prayer with fasting to tackle the most stubborn spiritual obstacles. These words suggest that some spiritual battles require more than prayer alone. Prayer is powerful, but fasting adds another layer of spiritual discipline and focus. Fasting, which means abstaining from food or other physical needs, is presented here as a way to strengthen one's spiritual connection with God. It is a practice that has been observed by many faithful throughout history. It is a form of self-discipline that shows our dependence on him. By denying ourselves physical sustenance, we turn our focus entirely to God, seeking his guidance and strength. This act of humility and devotion can bring us closer to him, making our prayers more fervent and effective. Section 4. A different tune, prayer in other translations. Interestingly, other Bible translations word Jesus' response differently. Some versions omit the word fasting. They state that this kind of spirit can only be driven out by prayer. This difference in translations has sparked much debate among biblical scholars. Some believe the word fasting was added later. Others believe it was always there and holds significant meaning. Section 5. The importance of seeking truth in translation. The differences in Bible translations remind us of the importance of careful study. Each translation can offer a unique perspective, shedding light on different facets of the scriptures. By examining these variations, we can uncover deeper meanings and insights that might be missed if we rely on a single version. We should compare different versions to gain a deeper understanding of the text. Engaging in discussions with others can also enhance our comprehension, as different viewpoints can provide valuable context and interpretation. This collaborative approach can lead to a richer and more nuanced understanding of the Bible's teachings. It is also crucial to consider the historical and cultural context of the scriptures. Understanding the time period and societal norms during which the Bible was written can greatly influence our interpretation. Scholars and historians provide essential insights that help bridge the gap between ancient texts and contemporary application. Most importantly, we should approach the Bible with a humble and prayerful heart. This attitude of humility allows us to be open to the lessons and guidance that the Scriptures offer. Prayer is a powerful tool that connects us with God. Inviting His wisdom and clarity into our study, we should ask God to guide our understanding and reveal His truth to us. By seeking divine assistance, we acknowledge our limitations and express our desire for spiritual growth. This practice can lead to profound personal revelations and a deeper connection with our faith. The Bible is a powerful tool for spiritual growth and transformation. Its teachings can inspire us to lead more meaningful and purposeful lives. By diligently studying and reflecting on its messages, we can cultivate a stronger, more resilient faith that guides us through life's challenges and triumphs. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others. Your support helps us continue to create content that inspires and uplifts. Thank you for watching, and may your journey in faith be ever enriched.